She wasn't failing. She wasn't doing real estate wrong. She wasn't behind. She was just doing it alone. And everything changed when she finally stopped. If you're a woman in real estate who looks successful on the outside, but feels overwhelmed, stretched thin, or quietly exhausted on the inside, this episode is for you. Today, I'm sharing a story about what actually changes when support enters the picture. Is your mind constantly racing with endless to-dos, yet you still feel stuck? Are you feeling guilty when you unplug? Or are you exhausted from hustling nonstop? Hi, I'm Lesa, wife, mom, grandma, and business owner for over 3 decades. I know what it takes to build a business you love without burning out. If you're ready to trade overwhelm for clarity and create a business that honors your values and your life, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, close those 12 browser tabs, and drop the hustle. It's time to become the Balanced Businesswoman. So, you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, stretched thin, and pulled in a million directions. But you keep telling yourself, I'll figure it out soon. Listen, friend, not in this season. You don't need more time to think about it. You need clarity now. That's exactly what my private business diagnostic conversation is designed to give you. No guessing, no Googling, no trying 10 different systems or planners. In one focused conversation, I help you get out of your head, cut through the noise, and clearly see what's actually driving the pressure in your business and what to do about it. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You don't need a complicated strategy. You don't need to wait for things to magically slow down. You need experienced support, a calm outside perspective, and a personalized plan that works for how you run your business. And that's exactly what this conversation provides. If you're ready to feel grounded, clear, and back in control, faster than you thought possible, head to bit.ly/bb-diagnostic and book your business diagnostic conversation with me today. I'll also leave that link in the show notes for you. Let's make this easier. And now, let's dive into today's episode. Hello, my Balanced Businesswomen friends. Have you ever noticed how someone can be capable, experienced, even successful, and still feel completely overwhelmed? That's what this story is about. This isn't a case study, it's not a highlight reel, and it's definitely not about fixing yourself. It's about a woman in real estate who did everything she was, quote unquote, supposed to do, and still felt ungrounded. She's been in real estate long enough to know what she's doing. From the outside, her business looks solid. Consistent transactions, a decent reputation, and clients who love her. But inside, she wakes up already tired. Her mind is full before her feet hit the floor. She's juggling clients, family, follow-up, lead generation, paperwork, and everyone else's expectations. And somewhere along the way, she stopped feeling grounded. Not because she failed, but because she never stopped. And here's the part she doesn't say out loud. I should be able to handle this by now. So she keeps pushing, keeps powering through, keeps telling herself that she just needs to be more disciplined, more organized, more motivated. But deep down, she's overwhelmed. This is the kind of burnout many women in real estate don't name. Not the dramatic kind where everything falls apart, but the slow erosion, the constant low-grade anxiety, the irritability, the Sunday night dread, the guilt when she unplugs, the resentment when she works. She starts snapping at the people she loves. She feels disconnected from her business. She questions herself more than she should. And still, she doesn't ask for help. Because women in real estate are taught to be strong, independent, capable. Asking for support feels like admitting weakness or losing control, or worse, failing. So she stays stuck in survival mode. And then something happens. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's a quiet moment. Sitting in the car after an appointment, staring at her laptop late at night, or lying awake, exhausted, but unable to sleep. And the thought comes, I just can't keep doing this like this. It's not I'm quitting. It's not I hate my job, but I need something to change. And for the first time, she doesn't look for another podcast episode or another planner or another free download. She starts asking a different question. And that question is, what would it look like to not do this alone? Let's be honest. Support sounds good until it's real. Her mind kicks in and starts offering her thoughts like, I don't have time. I should already know this. What if it doesn't work? What if it's just one more thing? But something inside of her is tired of pretending she's fine. So she takes a small step, not a giant leap, just a conversation. No pressure, no fixing, no proving. Just a space to talk about what's actually draining her, where she feels stuck, and what she's been carrying silently. And that is when something unexpected happens. Here's what most people don't talk about. Support didn't magically fix or change her business overnight. What it did was change her relationship with herself. For the first time, she wasn't explaining herself. She wasn't defending her choices. She wasn't being told to just hustle harder or work more. She felt seen, understood, supported without judgment. And that changed everything. Because clarity doesn't come from pushing. It comes from being grounded. With support, her thoughts slowed down. Her decisions felt cleaner. Her priorities became clearer. And her nervous system settled. She didn't add more. She actually started subtracting what wasn't aligned. Here's what grounded actually looked like. She stopped overbooking herself. She protected her energy. She created boundaries she could actually maintain. And she focused on fewer things, but did them a lot better. Her business didn't become smaller. It became lighter. And ironically, her results improved. Because when you're grounded, you show up more present, you communicate more clearly, you stop second-guessing yourself, and you lead your business instead of reacting to it. Support didn't make her dependent. It made her powerful again. If you're listening to this and thinking, she sounds a lot like me, I want you to hear this. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not failing. You're just doing too much alone. And support doesn't mean giving up control, being told what to do, or adding more pressure. It means having a safe place to think clearly, to reconnect with yourself, to bounce ideas off of someone else, to have someone help you to see the blind spots, and to decide what actually matters most. So ladies, here's my invitation. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if your business feels heavier than it should, if you're craving clarity, grounding, and direction, I invite you to book a business diagnostic conversation with me. This isn't a sales call. It's not a strategy dump. It's a real conversation where we look at what's draining you, identify what's actually causing the overwhelm, and get clear on what support would look like for you. Even clarity alone can change everything. You can book this conversation by going to lesafrye.com/diagnostic. That's LESAFRYE.com/diagnostic. That link will also be in the show notes for you. And if today's episode resonated with you, please know you don't have to do this alone anymore. I am here to help. Thanks for joining me, and until next week, make it a great day on purpose. Hey ladies, I hope today's episode gave you something to think about and a little more breathing room as you move through your week. If it resonated, I'd love for you to share it with a friend, hit follow, and take a moment to leave a review. Your reviews mean the world to me, and they help more women find this podcast. For more support and connection, you're welcome to join my free Facebook community at bit.ly/The Balanced Businesswoman, where we continue these conversations together. That link will be in my show notes. Until next week, take care of yourself. And remember, your business should fit your life, not the other way around.